He's a guy that, one of my best friends, because I can trust that he's going to be honest with his constructive criticism when it's time to listen to the music before it goes out.
I was thinking of doing that type of competition with Eminem. They should stop right away because it's not going to turn out good.
I'm here for the fans. I'm here for everybody who understands me and relates to me, and anybody who don't can kiss I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
In case you haven't noticed, there's been a surge of hate aimed at Eminem lately. It seems like people who once praised him are now jumping on the bandwagon to bring him down. The negativity surrounding him is intense, but amid all the noise, there's one person who's not buying into it.
Like, I love him. That's my part. Like, I put him right behind my grandmother. Wow. Him is your guy. Yeah, because he did the most for me.
We all know Eminem and 50 Cent have shared a close friendship for years, ever since Eminem helped launch 50's career. Through the ups and downs, their bond has remained strong, and 50 has always been ready to defend him whenever the industry or critics start taking shots at him. Now, with Eminem seemingly under fire from all directions, 50 is once again stepping up to back his friend. But what sparked all this recent backlash against Eminem? Let's break it down. Just yesterday, Eminem made a rare step into the political arena, speaking briefly at a rally in his hometown to support Vice President Kamala Harris's presidential campaign.
I also think that people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known.
Nothing too dramatic, right? But immediately afterward, it was like a wave of hate came crashing down on him. Suddenly, people were digging up old stories and rumors, trying to paint him in a negative light. One of the wilder rumors is that Eminem has supposedly been a regular attendee at Diddy's infamous parties. And if you've been following the news, you know that being linked to Diddy right now is a red flag given the serious allegations against him. However, Eminem's loyal fans aren't buying any of it. They've pointed out that, if anything, Eminem is one of the few people in the industry who has openly called out Diddy right alongside 50 Cent. While 50 has been more vocal about Diddy in interviews and on social media, often trolling him in his usual style, Eminem has taken a more subtle approach, using his music to air his thoughts. Remember when Eminem dropped that bombshell diss track, Kill Shot, aimed at Machine Gun Kelly? Sure, the song was about MGK, but there was that one line about Diddy that got everyone talking. In the track, Eminem raps, but this idiot's boss pops pills and
tells him he's got skills, but tells the day you put out a hits, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got popped.
The rap world was shook. Fans couldn't believe Eminem was implying that Diddy might have had something to do with Tupac's death. It was one of those jaw-dropping moments, making everyone wonder if there was more truth to the lyrics than just a diss. Fast forward to recent times, and Eminem took things up a notch on his song Fuel, where he goes after Diddy with some of his most scathing lines in years. The track, which features Jid, is from Eminem's 12th album, The Death of Slim Shady, and is packed with sharp jabs. After Jid's verse, Eminem zeroes in on recent allegations against Diddy, spitting, "I'm like an RAPR leaving out the P on purpose." Then he continues, got so many essays fans caught on immediately wondering if he actually left out the P to hint at Diddy's name. The way he delivers those last few words makes it clear he's targeting Diddy.
We can just say, I'm like an RAPER, got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?
As we all know, Diddy is currently facing multiple lawsuits involving allegations of assault and other serious charges. In true Eminem style, he doesn't hold back, even throwing in a jab that references both Biggie and Tupac with a clever twist that shifts the focus back to Diddy.
RP, rest in peace, Biggie and Pac, both of y'all should be living, yep, but I ain't trying to beef with him, cause he might put a hit on me like DVD.
Eminem raps, "I'm not looking to beef with him, might put a hit on me like he." D did him slyly hinting at the controversy surrounding Diddy without directly naming him. It's classic EM provocative, daring, and packed with layered meaning.
You're pretty. You are so pretty. Okay.
Listen, I really usually don't do this. This is the first time for me.
This line references Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who was charged last year in connection with Tupac's murder. Keefe D. previously claimed that Diddy offered him a hefty $1 million to kill both Tupac and Suge Knight. But that's not where the rumors and recent allegations have become even more outlandish. Some claim that Eminem was allegedly linked to Jeffrey Epstein's infamous island list and connected to Epstein associate Rocco Chandler's so-called procurement circle. Given Epstein's charges, being associated with his name is a reputational nightmare. Epstein was known to surround himself with an elite social circle and was accused of exploiting young women and minors. In 2005, Florida police investigated him after a parent reported that he had assaulted her 14-year-old daughter. Federal authorities later identified 36 girls, some as young as 14, whom Epstein had allegedly victimized. Despite a conviction in 2008, his sentence included extensive work release, allowing him privileges rarely granted to offenders. Epstein was arrested again in 2019 on charges related to trafficking in Florida and New York, but was found dead in his jail cell later that year, a death officially ruled a suicide, but surrounded by controversy. Naturally, Eminem's dedicated fans are dismissing these baseless claims, labeling them as absurd. And as if that weren't enough, there's even a strange rumor suggesting Eminem was involved in a humiliation ritual because he once dressed as a woman. This theory traces back to the Real Slim Shady music video from 2000, where Eminem humorously dressed as Britney Spears, donning a blonde wig, schoolgirl outfit, and knee-high socks. His fans see this as a playful jab at pop culture, not a signal of any supposed ritual.
How the f is Ivanka Trump in the trunk of my car?
Anyone who's followed Eminem's career knows he's always been trolling and poking fun at pop culture, not taking part in some ritual. His fans are quick to point out that this was just another one of Eminem's many satirical moments. So why are people suddenly targeting him? It seems to stem from his outspoken dislike for Trump. If you didn't know, Eminem has been very vocal about his feelings toward Trump, even dissing him in multiple songs. His critiques began with the track No Favors, where he addressed issues like racism and police brutality, topics he felt Trump largely ignored during his presidency. But it didn't stop there. Eminem took his criticisms further in a later freestyle where he really laid into Trump, detailing his grievances with the former president's policies and actions. Interestingly, despite Eminem's high-profile jabs, Trump never publicly responded to any of them.
Down to the nearest ATM. I have dreams of...
Eminem's outspoken lyrics, especially in the song Framed, which included references to Trump and his daughter Ivanka, even caught the attention of the Secret Service in 2018.
Dre heard it. He was sold. And basically we said, let's do a joint venture.
According to BuzzFeed, which obtained documents from the agency, the Secret Service interviewed Eminem to determine if his lyrics posed a genuine threat to the president and his family. The documents were heavily redacted, and after the interrogation, the Secret Service decided not to pursue the matter further with prosecutors. Still, the hate campaign against Eminem continues, with some people claiming they'll never listen to his music. However, his true fans remain unfazed and stand firmly by his side, including none other than 50 Cent. As mentioned earlier, the friendship between 50 Cent and Eminem has been rock solid for years, and it's clear they've always had each other's backs. Their story goes way back, which is a big reason why 50 Cent remains fiercely loyal to Eminem. After 50 survived being shot 9 times in 2000, no label wanted to touch him because of his bad reputation, especially after he dropped How to Rob, where he called out half the industry. On top of that, 50 Cent already had beef with Ja Rule. Speaking of Ja Rule, the whole conflict began in 1999 when he was robbed at gunpoint in Queens by someone allegedly connected to 50 Cent. This incident followed a run-in at a club where Ja supposedly gave 50 the cold shoulder, leading to what was likely just a misunderstanding. Soon after, 50 dropped a diss track called Life's on the Line, firing the first shot in what would become one of the most legendary feuds in hip-hop. Things escalated the following year in 2000 when 50 and Ja Rule's paths crossed again, this time in Atlanta. Both were booked to perform at the same club, and it ended in a physical altercation. Later that year, 50 was stabbed during an incident involving Ja Rule's crew at Hit Factory Studios in New York. At that point, 50 Cent had made plenty of enemies, and no label wanted to sign him. Frustrated, he started working on mixtapes with the help of producer Shy Money XL. The hustle was real, and soon enough, 50's music made its way to Detroit, landing in the hands of none other than Eminem. Slim Shady couldn't stop playing 50's tracks and was blown away by what he heard.
You claim your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known so what's Ellie gonna be when she grows up?
In an interview, 50 Cent said, "I'm on the dream team. Now I've got 2 of the coolest bodyguards, Dr. Dre and Eminem." Eminem played a crucial role in getting 50 Cent signed to a record deal, arranging a joint venture between his Shady Records and Dr. Dre's Aftermath Records, all under the umbrella of Interscope Records. For 50, this was the perfect scenario. Not only did he have both Eminem and Dr. Dre backing him, but they were also hands-on in the studio, helping to shape his sound. In 2002, 50 Cent was featured on a track for the movie 8 Mile called Rap Game, which gave him even more exposure. Then, in 2003, he dropped his iconic album Get Rich or Die Trying, with Eminem featured on 2 tracks. One of the standout songs, Patiently Waiting, had 50 calling Eminem his favorite white boy. Eminem even made a cameo in 50's legendary NDA Club music video, further solidifying their bond. In return, 50 Cent paid tribute to his friend by shouting him out in his lyrics.
"Daddy, is Ja Rule taller than me?"
No, honey, you guys are the same size.
As Eminem and 50 Cent began performing together, their bond only grew stronger. At the same time, 50 Cent's feud with Ja Rule was in full swing, but things took an interesting turn when Ja found himself a new target. Furious that Eminem had signed 50 Cent to Shady Records, Ja Rule crossed a serious line by mentioning Eminem's daughter, Haley, in a diss track. This move only escalated tensions, intensifying the rivalry and bringing even more drama to the already heated feud.
I actually need him to make my music. So
Me and 50 have 3 songs together. There's 3 songs together, and we have...
As expected, Eminem didn't take that lightly. In response, he dropped Haley's Revenge, which included a conversation between him and his daughter. This track served as a powerful rebuttal, showcasing not only his protective instincts as a father, but also amplifying the tension between him and Ja Rule. But that wasn't the end of it. Eminem and 50 teamed up for another diss track aimed at Ja Rule, this time delivering the savage Hail Mary. In this track, they didn't just diss Ja, they taunted him for never being able to live up to the legacy of Tupac, a painful blow given Ja Rule's aspirations to be the next big thing in hip-hop. Between 2002 and 2008, however, Eminem was fighting a different kind of battle, one with drug addiction. His struggle escalated after the tragic death of his best friend, Proof, in 2006. Losing Proof was a massive emotional blow for Eminem, and it became the perfect excuse to dive even deeper into his addiction. At one point, his health deteriorated so much that he gained a significant amount of weight, tipping the scales at 230 pounds while standing only 5 of